Hello friends. In today's class, we are going to talk about how we can use syntax directed definition for syntax directed translation. Welcome again, and here this is again the last definition you can say of this syntax directed translation. So let's read out the definition and then I'll explain you what exactly does it mean. A translation is an input output mapping. Okay, so it's like a function that you pass some value x and it will produce the some output y. The output for each input x specified in the following manner. Okay, so what we need to do is first we have to construct the parse tree for x. Okay, suppose a node n in the parse tree is labeled by the grammar symbol x. So x dot a denotes the value of attribute at x at that node. Okay, so we have to construct the parse tree, and if I write suppose a node n in the parse tree is labeled by the grammar symbol x. Okay, and we write x dot a over there to denote the value of the attribute at that node. The value x dot a at n is computed by using semantic rules. So we use the semantic rules for computing of that value. So if there is a grammar and if I write say s derive suppose s and a, then here if I say s dot a for example, then here that represent the attribute value. And how it will be calculated? This will be calculated by some semantic rule for the attribute associated with x production in use. So for that production, that means here it is saying that if I associate s derive as a, okay, so here I have to attach some semantic rule, and using that semantic rule the s dot a value will be calculated. Okay, a parse tree showing, okay, now this is another definition. A parse tree showing attribute value at each node is called the annotated parse tree. Okay, so this is one of the important definition, that a parse tree showing attribute value at each node is called as annotated parse tree. Okay, so now we are ready to move on with the example. Too many definitions we have done, and this is the process. There will be an input string, and we'll draw the parse tree. Based on the parse tree, we just evaluate or construct a dependency graph, evaluation order, and the semantic rules. Okay, so evaluation order and semantic rule, finally it will perform the computation of value. Okay, so that is the basically syntax directed translation and the definition of syntax directed translation. Thank you.